Welcome everybody to the 2014 Spikeball National Tournament just north of the Santa Monica Pier here in Los Angeles, California. It is a spectacular day to watch the top 90 teams compete to decide who may be the best in the country, if not in the world. A lot of familiar faces out here, a lot of players have trained, battled together and against each other to get this far. And let's check in with Carlin to get an update down there in the sand.
What's up, all you Spikeball fanatics? I'm Carlin Baith coming to you from the beautiful sandy beaches of Santa Monica, California for the first ever Spikeball Nationals. Spikeball is America's fastest growing sport, and it's far from easy. It's part agility, part endurance, and part team chemistry. We're here today to see which team has what it takes to be the first ever Spikeball National champions.
All right, for those of you who don't know, the game Spikeball is 2-on-2. One team serves the ball off of the net, the other has 3 hits to get it back to the serving team. The game is played 360 degrees around the net. You rally to 21.
Game on. The king throws the hammer down. Holy cow! Oh my God!
Oh, what a fabulous strike that is!
What a shot! Well, he's gone from range and he's found an absolute beauty.
Pool play coming up next. And welcome back everybody, the wait is over, pool play is underway. And actually over here on net 1 we've got 2 of the top co-pool teams, Chico Spikeball, the number 1 seed out of the West region versus the Rookies, the 3 seed out of the East region. As we look at a quick point by the Rookies, as Sean Boyer can't quite handle that spike by Tyler Chizek out of New York, and Ryan Fitzgerald back to serve and unable to get it onto the net. And USA Spikeball rules state that this is a turnover. Chico gets the point and the serve. And a big serve by Sean, handled well by the Rookies. And oh, what a dive by Skylar Bowles. He tracked it down. What an effort. Oh, he hits it back on the net. And the Rookies, in position for defense. Doesn't matter. It's Chico Spikeball not quite able to get that back to the net. But let's go back and take a look at this nasty dive by Skylar Bowles of Chico Spikeball. And wow, he gets that back up. His partner able to put that phenomenally back towards the net, and Skylar with a huge smack to get that back into the Rookies and keep that point going. All right back to the action. Sean with the textbook set, which allows Skylar to do whatever he wants with the hit, and the Rookies have no shot with this one. Moving over to net 2 here, Nashville Life of Mars, 2 teams out of Nashville. And oh, look at that nasty inverted spike by Joel Graham as a quick return by Life of Mars, catches them off guard. And after that phenomenal play, Joel not quite able to get that back on the net, but let's take another look at that dive. Huge inverted spike, big flip by Joel, and right back into the action. Great team from both teams from Nashville, actually train regularly. They should go far in this tournament, and that's the kind of play you want to see at this national tournament type of level. And after a great rally, Nashville able to put Life of Mars away and moves 1-0 in pool play. You've got to love the sportsmanship between these 2 teams out of the central region. And for those of you that don't know, Nationals pool play will go down like this. Pair pool seeds 1 through 9 will battle each other for the top seeds of the bracket play, while the remaining 81 spike it out for the right to move on to a 64-team single elimination tournament. Let's check out some of this outer ring action as we see Peter McCarthy from Team McCarthy Industries with the serve, handled well by Timmy Watson, and yes, off the chest pass to his brother, and a nifty swing through, leaving an easy put away, and he lets the camera know that he is loving it out there. And McCarthy Industries, pardon, hailing from Santa Barbara, have really come a long way this past year.
So McCarthy Industries was born about 1.5 years ago. We're 2 brothers. I'm 4 years older than Danny. We didn't have the closest relationship growing up, but somehow I convinced Danny one day to play Spikeball. And then it was history. And ever since we've been traveling to tournaments, and you tell them, how many different tournaments have we been to together?
Oh, I mean, at least 10 now. And each time we just get better and better, and it's more fun.
And I can honestly say that Spikeball has made the difference in our relationship. It's been such an amazing experience. Driving down to tournaments, being able to have great conversation, having great rallies on the court, and on the way home, just talking about what a great day it was and how much we love each other.
Well, and what a touching story from the McCarthy brothers. Spikeball really brewing some brotherly love. And let's take a break, actually, as the action continues in pool play.
All right. Welcome back. The action has been stellar in pool play thus far, and as the players get refocused, let's check back in with Carlin on sand as she speaks with the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm hanging out with Chris Reuter. He is CEO of Spikeball Incorporated. Chris, we're here at Santa Monica Beach. This is the Spikeball Nationals, the first ever Spikeball Nationals. When you were spearheading the sport, did you really think of something like this happening and coming to fruition?
Absolute last thing in my mind. I mean, when we launched about 6 years ago, we figured that, we'd sell a great game, people would love it, but above and beyond that, not a whole lot. But, here we are. We've got almost 200 players at the tournament. People traveled from Montana, New York, Chicago, Nashville, just all over the place. Friendships being made. The community that we've got here is just absolutely blowing me away. It's awesome.
All right, the parapol looks like it's finished and will be seated, and the remaining are done for the day. A lot of nervous Nancy's anxiously awaiting their fate, and it looks like the top parapol seeds are set. So let's take a look at our top 9 seeds, as we've got Chico, Spikeball, and Handsome Beavers, both out of the West region, taking the 1 and 2 spots. Life from Mars and Nashberg, both out of the Central region, take 4 spots. The remaining teams have all got the potential. All of these teams represent the best in the country, the top 3 each from their region. This is a tough top 9. USA Spikeball Pardon Tournament Director Thomas Summers announcing the first round matches as we speak. I'm pumped, and I can only imagine what some of these teams are thinking right about now. So let's take a look at some of the highlights from pool play before we get set for the bracket play.
We want to win this thing.
Blitzkrieg, baby.
All right, boys and girls, let's get back to the action here at Spikeball Nationals. So as we see, the number 1 seed, Chico Spikeball versus P-Rex out of Valdosta, Georgia. A huge dive by the Valdosta team, and unfortunately not able to get the pass back to the net. Chico Spikeball just artistic. They should fly through these early rounds. And over here you've got the rookies putting a easy smash, probably the greatest smash I've seen so far through this first round, representing the East region. They might be the youngest team out here, so let's get to know them.
My name is Tyler Chisek. I'm from Long Island, New York.
I'm Ryan Fitzgerald, and we represent the East Coast.
We're the rookies. We're one of the youngest teams at Nationals right now. We became teammates because we've known each other for like over 10 years.
Yeah.
We went to the same high school, we're on a bunch of sports together, and we pretty much are the competitive people. So he told me about Spikeball, and we played one day and we just got addicted to it and just played nonstop.
Yep. 2 months later, went to Coney Island for 2013 Summer Spike, got to the quarterfinals and lost to Chico. I think this is our 9th tournament this year.
We're teenagers, and just to be in Santa Monica at Nationals right now is just an amazing thing.
Got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
They are young, but a team to look out for. Over here in court number 5, we've got Danger Zone from Colorado versus the Bowl Blasters out of San Jose, California. Danger Zone on their second serve, and Bowl Blasters with reverse the court. Spiking across the court, who kept alive by Seth from his knees. The point goes on. Danger Zone, who've been known to train in all altitudes. Colin had a chance to catch up with them earlier today.
Now, you kind of have an interesting story, Seth. I've heard that you took a little trip to Mount Everest and played Spikeball up there. Can you kind of elaborate on that?
Yeah, I decided I was going to travel around the world, and I was playing a lot of Spikeball at the time, living in Asia, and I was like, I just can't live without my net. So I stuck it in my bag. And I was traveling, and then it wasn't part of the idea, but I had it with me on Everest, just up to base camp. Met a bunch of Aussies that played handball, and they loved the sport. And so I was like, guys, I want the highest altitude game in the world, and we made it happen.
Wow, Spikeball and Everest sounds fun, but let's get back to the round of 32 action. We've got Hopeless Bromantics out of St. Louis representing the Central Region, and Drink Team out of New York, and quite veteran play by Scott Swindler over there with sneaky black magic leave. And let's go over here to one of our feature courts. We've got 2 West Coast teams, Frazzled Navels versus McCarthy, both SoCal natives. And a big spike by Pete as Frankie goes way back, huge spike. Oh, great over-the-head pass by his teammate Tyler Griffin to get that. Leaves a drop shot for his teammate Austin Fraker. Now Tyler to serve to McCarthy Industries. Good quick serve. Great first pass by Peter as he puts that one right at Austin Fraker. He can't quite handle it. Tries to play that up-close defense that works 50% of the time, I'd say, and he's banking on it. Great low serve by Danny McCarthy to start this next rally. Fraker hits one that starts a little too high. McCarthy with crazy hands and able to put a drop shot away just in front of Austin Fraker. McCarthy's great point for them. And as we wrap up this round of 32, let's check in with Carlin to learn a little bit more about what these teams are playing for.
Out of the 90 teams that have come here from all around the nation, everyone is competing to become one of the Spikeball Elite. And for that, you have to be part of the top 8. From there, only one team can be the best in the nation. And we're going to find out just who that team is.
Let's get back down to the action with some of this round of 16 play. Keep in mind, the winners of this round will become part of this Spikeball Elite we were just referencing. So, this actually a rematch of the East Regional Finals, Fluff versus Dream Team. Fluff took that championship match in 3 games, and it looks like this one actually might go 3 games, go in the distance as well. And let's see how we do. Dream Team with the serve. Great, huge serve. Fluff with an unfortunate pocket, which allows Thomas to put the point away. And wow, that's unbelievable. Let's hope that this game is as exciting over here with Nashberg playing against NH Spike. As NH Spike puts it down against the net. Nashberg, gone out of frame over there. Great set from his teammate. And Joel from Nashberg able to put that one away past Eric of NH Spike.
And over here on Court 5, we've got our first team moving on to the top 8. It's
the 27 seed Danger Zone able to knock off the 11 seed Artificial Flavors. Both teams look a little surprised, and we'll try to get down to Carlin. She should be down there to talk to the winning team.
Danger Zone, you guys just finished round of 16 and you're officially in the Spikeball Elite. That means you made top 8. How are you feeling right now?
Awesome. Awesome. This is really way more than we expected from today.
What were you expecting?
A lot of high fives. That's the only thing we knew for sure.
I can give you one right now. We'll start with that. What about you? What were you? Okay, I'll take one too. What were you expecting going into this today?
Same with him. Just great competition. I thought it was going to be a lot of fun to play. I honestly didn't expect to get this far yet. So
I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to say it again. You made the Spikeball Elite. Top 8. Congratulations, you guys. What are you going to bring in the next round?
It.
Simple enough. They're going to bring it.
And they'll have to bring it, but congrats to them. Now back to Dream Team vs. Fluff, where Fluff is 1 point away from moving on, and they do. Fluff is on to the top 8. Dream Team wanted so much more, but such a classy team, win or lose, as they give their high fives. So it looks like we've got just one more round of 16 match to go. 2 West Coast teams that know each other well. Handsome Beavers versus McCarthy Industries. Carlin is with Team McCarthy Industries right now.
You guys are the underdogs of this competition. How are you feeling right now? You're going into your next match.
I'm ready to go. I don't feel like an underdog. I'm just ready to play. I know Danny is too. This is the match of our dreams right now, so we're pumped.
The match of their dreams, where McCarthy Industries actually able to take on Handsome Beavers for a chance to move on to this round of 8 and become part of the Spikeball Elite. It should be a great one. And a big serve by Danny McCarthy to Bryce. Bryce to Buddy. Buddy back. Great spike. Bryce able to get the short hit after McCarthy puts it back on. Big fake by McCarthy. Easy set from Bryce, and Buddy able to put that past McCarthy, playing the up-close defense on the net there. Handsome Beavers has match point on McCarthy Industries. And Handsome Beavers with an easy 1-2-3 put away, and that's going to do it. A great set, big finish by Buddy. We've not seen much from Team Handsome Beavers today, but these guys are for sure top team, one of the top teams in the world, and they have their eyes set on a first place finish today.
And there you have it, our Spikeball Elite has been determined. Now, Spikeball Elite means that the top 8 teams in the country will get sponsorships. They'll get cool prizes. They're going to be the featured players for the next year of tournament play until 2015 Spikeball Nationals. Now, let's take a quick break before we move on to round of 8, and we'll be back in just a minute with you. Now, all the matches are taking place in our featured ring of courts, so let's get to the action. We actually have 2 round of 8 matches going on right now. Nashberg taking on Danger Zone, as Nashberg actually puts a point away. But I do want to switch over here to the Rookies in Life of Mars game. We've got a young group of players over here. It's a short serve, and Life of Mars just puts that back onto the net. Double bounces. Rookies are going to get a point. Back over here to Danger Zone Nashberg as Joel's back to serve. Joel serves, great passes by the rookies. Over Joel's head, and he can't quite get there. Danger Zone's going to get a point back after that last one. Back to the young game over here. Life of Mars, 1, 2, 3. Oh, great dive over there by the rookies. And, able to get it back from a considerable distance. And, unfortunately couldn't play defense on the next hit. Life of Mars is going to take a point back right there. One more time, back to Danger Zone and Nashberg. Danger Zone to serve. Nashberg, one hit on number 2, and just an unsuspecting Danger Zone is going to have to give up a point. And the serve over to Nashberg. Joel to serve. Big serve, big high pass from Danger Zone. Unfortunate pocket leaves it back up to Nashberg, and they won't forgive you for that one. Back to the young game. Got a drop shot. Rookies get straight back up. Give a drop shot of their own back to Life of Mars. And a game of short shots, and Life of Mars not able to come up with that. Danger Zone, on the other hand, slamming away on Nashberg, and Nashberg plays defense and smacks it right back into their face. The team from Colorado not able to handle it. And over here we go to court 1, where we've got Handsome Beavers versus V2, as Bryce puts a lefty smack right past Tom Cortese. Patrick Drucker from V2 has got to be 9 feet tall. That guy is a monster. Probably the tallest Spikeball player I've seen so far, at least out here at the 2014 Spikeball Nationals. Bryce back to serve to Tom. Easy passes as V2 is able to smack that one right past Buddy of Handsome Beavers and get a point right back. Over here to another feature court, we've got Chico Spikeball, who's just acing serves over here. And we'll go back to the action over here from Handsome Beavers and V2, a much closer match. Great flick serve by Buddy as, V2 able to put that up. Huge smack, but great defense by Buddy. Great defense by Tom right back. Pass across the net from Handsome Beavers, and Buddy flips over the net to put that right past our friends from Chicago. And an unbelievable missed serve over here. That's unfortunate. That wasn't even close. We're going to have to give the serve back up to Chico Spikeball. And Skylar with a wicked flango serve, and unfortunately they couldn't play defense when that was put right back past them. Fluff hanging in there with the serve up. Oh, great dive from Sean to get that back up to his teammate, and Skylar rewards him for it, puts it away, and Fluff unable to play defense on that inverted spike there. Bryce with a pass off the stomach up to his partner. Great defense by V2. Over the head of Bryce, and V2 gets a point over here on this featured court. So let's take another quick break. We should have our final 2 teams when we get back. Alright, and welcome back. We have our final 2 teams out here at Santa Monica National Spikeball Tournament 2014. Congratulations to Handsome Beavers of Southern California and Chico Spikeball of Northern California. These 2 teams have been quite the rivals this past year, and once again they will face off in the finals. Bryce and Buddy of Handsome Beavers really want this game and would love nothing more than to take down the beast that is Chico Spikeball. They have been on top a lot of this 2014 season, and they're Handsome Beavers looking to take them out of that seat. Let's get ready and let's do this thing. Alright, first point in. Buddy back to serve. It's a good clean one with a great pass by Sean up, who hits the ball straight into the pocket, which is good. That would be point Chico Spikeball. 1-0 Skylar to serve. 1, 2, 3 pass, and Bryce misses the far side of the net there, maybe clips the rim, but either way, point for Chico Spikeball. 2-0 Skylar serving. 3 passes in, and a shot by Buddy as he almost stumbles there that goes away for another kill. Handsome Beavers on the board, 2-1. Bryce back to serve. Low angle here. We've got great first pass by Sean. Sean, who brings it across his body. Let's see the angle again. He pulls that thing straight across his whole body. Bryce giving chase, can't quite get there. These 2 teams are such rivals. Let's take a look back at this rivalry and how it's blossomed.
The only team we've ever lost to is Chico Spikeball.
So us and the Handsome Beavers have played 11 times. Out of those 11, we have won 10 of them.
If I had to talk about Chico Spikeball, you'd be bleeping out every other word I said.
Well, the first tournament we ever played in was against a team from Chico, Skylar and his old partner. After that moment, it was the first game we ever lost as a pair, the rivalry started. That was over 2 years ago.
One of the biggest moments we had, I think, was in Chicago, the Grand Slam there. We went 39-37 in Game 3.
By far the hardest match we've ever played in.
I love the Chico-Handsome rival. To see go back and forth is always exciting.
I think the rivalry remains strong. We'll see who takes the cake at Nationals, but the rivalry is always going to be there.
Spikeball.
All right, and we're back to the match where it's 7-3 Chico Spikeball with the early lead. Bryce back to serve. Great first passes, 1, 2, 3. Bryce, great defensive play there with the left hand. Great set by Buddy, and a drop shot by Bryce Clifford to get the point on Chico Spikeball as they try to mount this quick comeback with the early deficit. Look at that left hand on this instant replay. Great job by Bryce there as he's back to serve now against Chico Spikeball. Great shot by Scarlett. Bryce giving chase, can't quite get there. Early lead by Chico Spikeball. Let's check this out. We're back now 12-7. Sean back to serve. Clean first serve. Oh, Buddy hitting on the second pass. Backhand, his signature shot. Let's look at this instant replay. He's done this all season, ever since he's coined it. It's kind of been his signature thing. Backhands are killing it for Handsome Beavers. Let's see if they can use it more effectively against Chico Spikeball as they go 1, 2, 3 and hit one right between Handsome Beavers' defense. Again, instant replays. You can see just how far Sean gets around this ball. He hits that straight back to where he came from because he knows the Handsome Beavers are not quite there yet.
Tell me what it took to get here and how long you've been playing for.
Yeah, so we both have been playing for a little over 2 years. We started in Chico. It kind of was recreational. Then it turned competitive because we went to tournaments. And now we're going to these massive tournaments that are 90 teams plus and competing for a national championship. So it's been a long road, but we've loved it the whole way through.
Awesome, Carlin. A long road indeed, but Chico Spikeball here competing for the championship at Nationals. As we get back here, it is game point. Sean back to serve. Great first serve, little high. Buddy gets a great first pass in as he hits the backhand. Great defense by Skylar and set by Sean. Oh, low dive by Bryce to keep this point alive. Great job by Buddy to put that away and get them in here for at least one more point as they've got 6 to go to make this up. 20-15, Buddy back to serve. Let's see if the Handsome Beavers can pull out a miracle here. Down 6 points on game point. Great first half pass by Sean. Up close defense by Bryce. Buddy with a quick reactionary save, but unable to get it back onto the net. Wow, an incredible game one. That probably the biggest margin of victory Chico Spikeball's had over the Handsome Beavers. Let's check back just after this commercial break for game two. And we're back down here at Santa Monica 2014 Spikeball National Tournament. We're already 7-5 Chico Spikeball in the second game of the National Championship. And it looks like that shot might have hit Bryce on the face, but for good measure, Sean gives chase and puts that back up in the air. Really, a real testament to how good these guys really are. I think the play's pretty much over, and Handsome Beavers knows that. Maybe Sean does not, but he sets that right on top of the net and actually bounces off for good measure. So Sean back to serve. It's 8-5 now. Buddy, high pass, a little far. Dives over the net, hits that back, a little drop shot. Great defense by Buddy. Bryce falling on the set. Great up-close defense by Skylar, and that long rally comes to a halt when Chico Spikeball can't quite get it back onto the net. Oh, and 8-6 Chico Spikeball. And Skylar up. Great, easy pass. Oh, up-close defense by Buddy off the chest, and it bounces quickly to Bryce, who tries to get a left hand on it. Can't quite do it. Wow, these things happen at such a quick rate. It's surprising anyone can see that ball moving in the first place. Up close defense works this time from Buddy off the chest and able to play the drop shot. Let's look at a replay on this. The chest works this time. Sean back to serve over here. Great plays all around by Chico Spikeball. Deep return from Buddy. Great set by Bryce, and Buddy with the hammer puts that over Skylar's head. Let's take a look at this wide aerial shot of game two going on. I want to take a moment to talk about how great it is to be at the first ever Spikeball Nationals. It's not just about this championship, it's about the community that is Spikeball. A huge community being built. There's so many crazy friendships being made today. Earlier today, Spikeball honored a few outstanding members of the community. Let's take a look at that really quick.
You've got a pretty cool and interesting story. You are, in fact, the most traveled Spikeball player in the nation. And can you kind of elaborate on that for me?
Sure thing. I've played in about 25 tournaments by now, and I've traveled over 28,000 miles. I've played with about 13 or 14 different partners. So I caught the Spikeball bug, and as my work schedule and time and money allow, I love to go to tournaments, whether it's here, Georgia, Colorado, wherever.
All right, and we're back at it. It is 18-15 Chico Spikeball. We've got Sean back to serve. Great backhand by Buddy. Just goes a little high. Sean able to get there. Sean, great defensive play by Bryce on his left hand, who squeaks one by Sean at a very slow rate. Surprising that those balls can get past a team like Chico Spikeball, but Bryce back to serve anyways on 18-16. And unable to put that away, Chico Spikeball, but Handsome Beavers, same. So Sean smashing that one right over the head of Handsome Beavers. Big spike for a point there. Another USA Spikeball member was recognized today as well. Let's take a look at earlier today. And here we are. It is match point. Chico Spikeball up 20-18 as Bryce steps back to serve. The crowd's going wild here today. Bryce with a serve. Great pass by Skylar. Easy set by Sean, and Skylar putting that away. 1-2-3. The match is up. Congratulations to our first ever Spikeball National Champions, Chico Spikeball. This is the cherry on top to a great season from them with so many tournament wins. Let's take another look at that last point. Wow, I want to thank everyone for coming out here today, checking out Spikeball here in Santa Monica for the National Championship as Chico Spikeball receives their hardware for first place. And a big thank you to all of the sponsors, Cliff Bar, Tier, Sport Endurance Beverage, Savage Ultimate. They all made this a little bit possible, but one important, Spikeball Incorporated, helping this all come together today. We'll see you next year, 2015 Spikeball Nationals.